morning of the new moon in Scorpio, and the northern lights are here, and you can't really see them on video, but I've picked them up on taking pictures, okay? And I'm so elated and excited to share this with you. In my, 4 decades here, I've never experienced this in my own backyard, and this is just a spectacular gift from the heavens. And wow, just wow. And the sky is just crystal clear. Like, you can see all the constellations. All of the constellations are out. And for living in the city, to be able to see so many stars tonight, it's just a blessing. Just tonight, this morning. Guys, I need to wake up still. I ran outside as soon as I saw them in the sky, and I woke up my mom. Blessings, guys, blessings. With the light. Wow. Like, what a spectacular morning. I could just feel the magic in the air. And guys, we're in the message that I heard, and they said we're in a time of release. To release it. To release what's coming up. To allow the purge. Don't continue to feed it in the Taurus. Allow the purge. And we're going to be challenged by facing the negative. But it's going to lead us to fulfillment and a connection to the all. And this connection is leading us to love. The love frequency is self-love and soulmate connection. And then we will take hold of inevitable change and we will rise. And this has to do with rebalancing. And our rebirth, transformation, reweaving, and reactivating. Because why? We restored balance, okay? We know we have vector equilibrium and the pineal activation, awakening the pineal gland. You restore balance between the masculine and feminine. And we restore balance from within to without. Remember, we're multidimensional beings. Now, this 717, guys, I've been seeing it everywhere. We're going to dive deeper into this. It's connected to clarity and this 8-pointed star. And this is from visions, the visions that were received and we discussed here. Okay, so I feel called to see what's activating in the sky. Guys, what a time to, like, I had to take a pause for a cause because I was discussing with my brother as he was on his way to work. A deer was hit and the deer was suffering, and I was just thinking, like, we just need to do better for life. We're being activated to be there for life. It's part of this connection, and it's part of healing from this. I feel like many of us want to be there for life, but we just haven't known how. But we're going to start being shown. We're going to start being shown how to be there for life. That's the message coming through. And it's connected to this message here. Working with the Father, fire, and working through our fears with the new moon in Scorpio. It's all going back to channeled messages. And I've been called to purify on a whole new level to work with my solar plexus again, guys. And I'm like, I've never been so pure. Ever in my life since I was a small child. I don't even know then, because I wasn't in charge of what I was putting within my body. Now I'm in charge of that. All right, there's the message. Freedom. Freedom, horse. And look, we're going through the portal. We're going through the gate. We know the 1111 portal, and it's eclipse season. And it's connected to beauty and creation. the beauty of creation, but through shape-shifting, through alchemy, from transformation. As you can see, the serpent energy around the heart, and the heart is growing. And a strategy is being revealed to us. A strategy. We're on the right track. It just flipped to deer in the book, and I was like, ooh. Okay. Freedom. To be truly free, we must learn true independence. Trust yourself, as listening to people who may have other agendas is not the way to make good, clear decisions. Individualization from our parents is a natural process, although it is often fraught with difficulty on both sides. Your true power resides in your ability to always know you have a choice and it is yours to make. That's going back to our message from the moon. We have a choice. With the mother. The mother is showing us we have a choice. The choice is up to us. And right now is to do the harder thing through this challenge. But remembering this challenge is balancing us through the center in order for us to rebirth. With transformation, reweaving, and reactivation of the new patterning. In the creation of the golden ages. The animal. Besides the dog, there is perhaps no other animal that has shared such a close and integral relationship with humans. Horses have been a partner for humans in their discovery of the world. In wars, in the production and hunting of food, and as a riding companion. Without horses being domesticated, huge numbers of cultures would have found it impossible to trade, roam, discover, and conquer vast territories. You know what, guys? I'm going to honor where we're at. I'm going to do some healing with history, but you know what? I don't necessarily know, once again, too, if that was the best thing. I believe horses should be our friends. We didn't need to trade, roam, discover, and conquer vast territories to the degrees that we have had. And that's my belief. You know, I feel like New Earth, we're going to go back to a different way of living. We're going to honor a different way of living. But of course, it's going to be different from the past because it's the future. But we're creating it through the present moment. And the present moment, that's where the power is. The human race owes horses a debt. It is impossible to repay, and I believe that tenfold. And all what the human race has done, and guys, we're not going to take this personal. This isn't a personal attack. We're talking about what's happened here. We need to heal from history. Horses in their current form evolved years ago and were domesticated. They came in all shapes and sizes, from giant Shire horse breeds to the dish-faced Arabians and the tiny miniature horses used as pets. And guys, this is about all of life being free. We're all equal and equity. And we need to understand that if we want to be free, we need to let life be free. We need to work in symbiosis. It's not like, well, we're still just going to reign supreme and all of life is here for us to be happy. That's hierarchy. This expansion is with all of life. It's not just with humans. Horses are herd animals and are highly social. They have eyes in the sides of their heads and they can almost see behind them. Although they do have a small blind spot in their front field of vision. Horses are therapy for humans who have mental and physical trauma. Horse therapy programs commonly assist veterans with PTSD and children with autism, and they visit hospitals and hospices to bring comfort. Their loving spirit, pure presence, and healing attributes make them perfect for this work. Look at that, guys. I gotta go. This noise is throwing me off. The magic. Horse magic is profoundly free and powerful. To ride a horse
at full gallop is to experience a sacred bolt of the most primal liberty. When you are feeling trapped or small, expand your field by calling for their energy. There is also a long history in physical and mental healing with horse energy, and this can be used when you are ill or unstable. Horse energy invokes a calm and solid presence and can be used to quiet your spirit if you are feeling disturbed. And guys, this just goes back to everything we're talking about. We need to work with the mind and heal with the fact we're feeling disturbed. And if we're caught in aggression. Horse magic is also an expression of trust. A powerful horse could go anywhere it wants, yet it is willing to be led. A person trusts the horse to be sure-footed, leap and run away from danger, while the horse trusts the human to be its partner, to not hinder, to take care of it, to guide it. It can be a very deep bond if you allow it to be. If you are ever doubting yourself or feeling trapped, engage some horse power. Expand your field by calling for their energy. Symbology. Woman on a horse, woman carrying a burden, woman holding a child with a star upon his leg. White horses, silver and white. And look, more connection to a woman holding a child. Our status. Of least concern, however, wastage and cruelty in the horse racing industry are issues, as is the habitat destruction of some populations of wild horses, guys. And this is just being activated. We're doing better for life. All of life. Okay, now we're getting some tarot. Oh, we're going with it. So there's our sacrifice for enlightenment, where we add the positive charge to the negative. And here's where we do so. The 9 of Wands. We've honored the feminine by putting down those 8 wands. And it's connected to our 10 of Cups as we face the shadows. This is the time we're in. And then there's much forward momentum with the Ace of Wands to heal from the 5 of Wands. Okay, now 5 plus 1 is 6. We're healing as the veil is parted from force. Now 8 plus 1 is 9. We have the 9 of Wands here. 8 minus 1 is 7. We're healing through our Tower moments in order to restore peace and create natural forward momentum with the masculine through the earth as we heal from our pain. And there it is, the 6. And now peace has been restored through the earth with the masculine by honoring the feminine. And remember that the earth is passive. We need to honor this, and we need to do better for the earth with this knowledge. We don't think the earth is weak. We just understand this is the earth's nature. And we need to do better with this information. So we're going to confirm it here with the Heaven and Earth Tarot. And then we're going to say goodbye. Until next time, guys. And there's a lot going on. Just confirm it. The Emperor. There it is. We're working with the masculine. We're healing from structure. We're healing from our impulses. We're working with Aries and Mars in order to levitate. So in order to levitate, we need to free our mind. We need to clear our mind. There's the Five of Wands charge connected to the Five of Swords. First of all, we're going to clear from our mind. So we're going to create peace. Oh, wait. This is the 7. So we're creating peace from the hack of the matrix, from the 5 of Swords through the 8. We know 8, well, the 7. It's connected to the 8. It's connected to mental entrapment. But here, we're walking away. We're walking away in order to create peace. And we understand that we need to create peace from healing from our heartache. We've left 2 swords in the ground. We left those 2 swords in the ground for a reason. We're going to clarify that in a second. But it has to do with pleasure. There's the 6 of Cups. So we've left these 2 swords in the ground in order to create pleasure and levitate from our 5 of Wands charge with the King of Pentacles. There it is. There's just more confirmation right here. Where did the King of Pentacles? Right there, the one that flipped over. And the 7 of Wands are valor, picking healing with the masculine, healing with force, healing from aggression, is our expansion with the Sun in the Garden of Venus. We're feeling joy, we're feeling happy here. This is what's happening with our levitation. It all has to do with picking healing from force. Healing with the masculine, healing with that positive tetrahedron, but remembering it's through a sacrifice. And a sacrifice of old patterning. To get here. This is where we're going. Through here. And this has everything to do with our guts, okay? You know, it's funny. I was watching the Try Guys. I watch the Try Guys now and then. Like, my family really likes them. And they were taste testing vegan food while they were drinking and under the influence. And one of the guys there that I really resonate with his path, because he suffers from chronic pain and he has a lot of digestive issues. Myself, that's just like looking in a mirror. He was saying, you know what? You're just a series of, I'm not quoting him directly, but I'm just, guys, trying to remember what he said so I don't mess it up here. But he said, you know, you're just gut universe making a series of decisions on what the bacteria in your gut are telling you to do. And this is true. That's why we're being called to purify with our internal organs, to purify with food, and also to purify with scent. You know what? Artificial scents, they run amok within our system too, our endocrine system, and they can tell us to do things that we wouldn't normally do if we were natural and honoring what's natural and honoring that we're purifying these toxins. And it is sad that many of these toxins have been put in place in order to keep us feeding with our impulses and into the, you know, the devil energies. But remember too, we're not going to get lost in our 5 of Wands charge. We're going to say thank you for showing me this, but now I've got to go this way. I'm going this way. I've been over here. I'm healing from this space and place. I'm over here, and this is mission work. I'll never forget when I had my dark night of the soul, and part of my dark night of the soul was studying artificial perfumes, and like many of them are put in our laundry soap and our fabric softener, like that stuff just goes out into the air and everyone's smelling it and it's polluting everything. And I lost 20 pounds after I stopped, because like when I was doing research, it makes you hungry, it dumbs you down, it doesn't let you use your intellect properly, and it gets you all running amok, and it's like another form of mind control. All this toxicity is just another form of mind control, and we have a choice in order to do the work to heal from it. And now that's why I've gone all natural within my home and really understanding what all natural means. Okay, this is what the Two Swords. So we understand we have to heal from here, and I was asking the cards, what do the Two Swords mean? Happiness. We put down the Two Swords because we know this is about happiness. Dolphin energy. We're in symbiosis here. And dolphin spirit allows us to be there for another species without harming our own healing, without harming our own self. And it's elevated. And she's pregnant. She's birthing. More connections to the child, the children, creating anew. And companionship as we get to work with the beaver, and companionship with dog. We're going to use our will, tiger spirit, in order to help us expand. Love, light, and healing energy sent your way to create with today, guys. Don't forget your New Moon Intentions book. Now is the perfect time to be rating our New Moon Intentions, so we can manifest with the feminine. Love, light, and healing energy sent your way to create with today, guys. I look forward to seeing you again next time when we expand. Until then, take care. I'm sending it to you, those good healing vibes. I love you all. You matter. We matter. This matters. Let's elevate.